ॐ नारायणं पद्मभुवं वसिष्ठं शक्तिं च तत्पुत्रपराशरं च व्यासं शुकं गौडपदं महान्तं गोविन्दयोगीन्द्रमथास्य शिष्यं श्रीशङ्कराचार्यमथास्य पद्मपादं च हस्तमलकं च शिष्यं तन्तोटकं वार्तिककारमन्यान् अस्मद्गुरोन् सन्ततमानतोऽस्मि. श्लोक 4, चैप्टर 8, श्लोक 4. अधिभूतं क्षरो भावः पुरुषश्चाधिदैवतम् अधियज्ञोऽहमेवात्र देहे देहभृतां वर. So, adhibhutam ksharobhavaha. Bhagavan is answering Arjuna's question. What is adhibhuta? Adhibhutam ksharobhavaha. Ksharaha means anything that is temporary is adhibhuta. So, भूतेषु प्राणिजातेषु भवम् अधिभूतम. That which is present in bhutas. Bhuta means pranis, beings. That which is present in living beings, that is body, the body. So it is ksharobhavaha. It is ksharaha means vinashi, subject to destruction, time bound objects. The time bound objects are called adhibhutam, referring to the body, shariram. Purushascha adhidaivatam, and adhidaivatam is Purushaha, and here Purusha means Hiranyagarbha. Hiranyagarbha is Adhidaivatam because he presides over all the Devatas, and therefore he is present in all the Devatas. Therefore he is called Adhidaivatam. हे देहभृतां वरा. Bhagavan is addressing Arjuna. He dehabhritam vara. Vara means Shresthaha, great among dehabhritam. Dehabhrit. Dehabhrit means people who hold bodies, embodied ones, embodied beings. Great among the embodied beings. It is a description of Arjuna. He dehabhritam vara sambodhanam. Atra dehe, in this body, aham eva adhiyajnaha, I am the only adhiyajna. I am the adhiyajna in this body. See the bhashya. Adhibhutam pranijatam अधिकृत्य भवतीति कोऽसौ क्षरः क्षरति इति क्षरः विनाशी भावः यत्किंचित् जनिमद्वस्तु इत्यर्थः अधिभूतम् भूतम् is equal to pranijatam. Pranijatam means praninam samuha, the group, the collection of all the pranis, all the living beings, all the jivas. So it is called bhutam. Bhuta means pranijatam. Adhikritya bhavati. So it is present in the pranis, present dependent on the pranis, based on the pranis. It is called adhibhutam. And koso, what is that? Ksharaha, ksharati iti ksharaha, ksharati nashyati iti ksharaha, means vinashi, subject to destruction, that kind of bhavaha. Bhavaha means vastu. Yatkinchit janimadvastu, any object that is subject to birth is called bhava. Bhavati iti bhavaha. Yatkinchit janimadvastu, bhavati, jayate iti bhavaha. Yatkinchit janimadvastu, anything which has birth is called bhava. And ksharaha bhavaha. Ksharaha indicates that it is subject to destruction. Bhavaha indicates that it is subject to birth. So anything that has birth and death, anything that has origin and destruction is called adhibhutam. So that is our body. Ityarthaha purushaha. Read. Purushaha purnam anena sarvamiti purishayanadva purushaha adityantargataha hiranyagarbhaha sarvapranikaranaam अनुग्राहकः सह अधिदैवतम् पुरुषः पूर्णम् अनेन सर्वम् इति पुरुषः. The word purusha can be explained in two ways. One is purnam anena sarvam iti purushaha. By who? By him everything is filled. Purnam. Everything is filled by him. He is all pervasive. It is one meaning of Purushaha. Purishayanadva Purushaha. It is another meaning of Purushaha. Purishayanat. Puri Sharire. In the body. Shayanat, since it resides in the body, therefore Purushaha. It is another derivation of Purushaha. So what is Purushaha? Adityantargato hiranyagarbhaha. Here Purusha means hiranyagarbha. And hiranyagarbha is adityantargataha. Present in Aditya, present in the solar disk. So, Hiranyagarbha is present everywhere. But the most the most shining presence of Hiranyagarbha, most radiant presence of Hiranyagarbha is in the Aditya, is in the sun. That is why Aditya, sun, is generally mentioned as the pratika of Hiranyagarbha. When we do Hiranyagarbha upasanam, we meditate on Aditya. So Adityantargataha, present in the sun, that kind of Hiranyagarbha. So, yeah. So, Aditya, the solar disk, is one of the Devata Upadhis. Aditya Devata. Where is Aditya Devata present? In the solar disk. So, Aditya is one Devata who is present in the solar disk, responsible for moving the solar disk. Now this Hiranyagarbha is presiding over all the Devatas. Therefore he is called Adhidaivam, Adhidaivatam. And the same Hiranyagarbha is present in the Aditya Devata also, as the one who is presiding over the Aditya Devata. So that is how he is Adityantargataha. He is present in all Devatas, but since among all Devatas Aditya is a predominant Devata who is present in the solar disk, and in the Aditya Devata also Hiranyagarbha is present. Therefore, Bhagavan says Adityantargataha. So we can understand it as Adityadi Devatantargataha, present in all Devatas and presiding over all the Devatas. Hiranyagarbha, and this Hiranyagarbha is Sarvaprani Karananam Anugrahakaha. He blesses all our Karanas, all our Indriyas. Sarvaprani Karananugrahakaha. One who blesses all the Karanas of all the beings. Because of Hiranyagarbha only we are able to operate our senses. Saha Adhidaivatam, he is Adhidaivatam. Adhiyajnaha, Sarvayajnabhimanini, Devata, Vishnuakhya, Yajno vai Vishnuhu, iti shrutehe. Adhiyajnaha means Sarvayajnabhimanini Devata, Vishnuakhya. So Adhiyajna is the Devata who presides over all yajnas. Sarvayajnabhimanini Devata, the Devata who presides over all the yajnas. And that Devata who presides over all the devata, all the yajnas, is called Vishnu. Vishnuakhya. Vishnu is the devata of all the yajnas. How do you know? Bhashyakara quotes Yajno vai Vishnuhu iti shrutehe. There is a Shruti Vakya Yajno vai Vishnuhu. From this Shruti Vakya we understand that Vishnu is the Devata presiding over all the yajnas. Sahi Vishnuhu ahameva. Bhagavan says, I am that Vishnu. Atra asmin dehe yaha yajnaha tasya aham adhiyajnaha. Yeah, atra. So where is he adhiyajna? Where is he present as adhiyajna? Atra. Atra means asmin dehe, in body. In body there is yajna. Asmin dehe yaha yajnaha. The yajna is there in this body. How can you say yajna is there in this body? Because the kartrutva of the yajna is present in the body. The yajna is performed through the body. It is a kayika karma. That is how yajna is located in the body. So, tasya aham adhiyajnaha. So, Bhagavan is the adhiyajna, the deity presiding over the yajna, which is present in the body. Therefore, he is present in the body as adhiyajna. So, now Bhashyakara justifies how yajna is present in the body. Yajno hi deha nirvartyattvena deha samavayi iti dehadhikarano bhavati. Yeah, yajno hi. So he, how can you say yajna is in the body? He, because yajnaha deha nirvartyattvena. Yajna is accomplished by the body. Deha nirvartyattvena, since it is accomplished through the body. Therefore, yajna is deha samavayi. Yajna is associated with the body. Yajna is dependent on the body. Deha samavayi means deha, it has samavaya sambandha with the deha. It is inherent in the body. Iti, therefore, yajna is dehadhikarana. Yajna has deha, body, as its adhikarana. And since adhiyajna is presiding over the deha, adhiyajna is present in the body. Dehabhrutam vara. He Dehabhrutam vara, O great among the people who have body. So, now the last question. Prayanakale cha katham jneyosi niyatatmabhihi is being answered. Antakale cha mameva स्मरन् मुक्त्वा कलेवरम् यः प्रयाति समद्भावम् याति नास्त्यत्र संशयः। अंतकाले च, अंतकाले, ड्यूरिंग द लास्ट मोमेंट, मामेव स्मरन् यः, यः अंतकाले च, अंतकाले च, also during the last moment, indicates that, cha indicates that remembering during the last moment is not possible without remembering before. So antakale also, during the last moment also, means the practice has to be done even much before. Mameva smaran, remembering me only, kalevaram muktva, leaving the body, prayati, travels, saha, he, madbhavam yati, he attains my nature, my swarupa, madbhavam yati, atra samshayah nasti, there is no doubt regarding this. So this is about krama mukti. If a person thinks about Bhagavan, remembers Bhagavan during the last breath, and to remember Bhagavan during the last breath, one should have done a lot of upasana. Otherwise, it is not possible. So, if one remembers Bhagavan during the last breath, then he will go by a special path called Shuklagati, and then he will go to Brahmaloka, and then he will attain Jnana and get Krama Mukti. So, Saha Madbhavam Yati Atra Samshayah Nasti. Antakale cha Maranakale Mameva Parameshwaram Vishnum Smaran Muktva Kalevaram, Parityajya Kalevaram Shariram Yaha Prayati Gacchati Saha Madbhavam Vaishnavam Tattvam Yati Nasti न विद्यते अत्र अस्मिन् अर्थे संशयः याति वा न वा इति अंतकाले च, अंतकाले means maranakale, during marana, during death. Mameva Parameshwaram Vishnum, Mam means Vishnum, Veveshti, Jagat iti Vishnu, all pervasive, who pervades everything, Veveshti iti Vishnu, the all pervasive Parameshwara, Smaran, remembering, Muktva means Parityajya, giving up. Kalevaram means Shariram, Shariram Parityajya, giving up a body. Yaha Prayati, Prayati means Gacchati. See, these are indications that It is not Sadhyo Mukti. If you get Jnana, you get Sadhyo Mukti. Then there is no Gati and all. But this is Krama Mukti. He does not become a Jnani in this Janma. He remains an Ajnani, but he has done lot of Upasanam. He has done Upasanam of any form of Paramatma. That is why he remembers Paramatma during his death. Then he will go by Shuklagati and attain Kramamukti. Yaf prayati gacchati saha. Prayati means gacchati. Saha madbhavam. Madbhavam means Vaishnavam Tattvam. The Vaishnava Tattva. The Tattva of Vishnu means the very nature of Vishnu, very Swarupa of Vishnu. Yati, he goes to in due course of time. So not directly. First he will go to Brahmaloka. There he will get Jnana and then he will attain Paramatma, Moksha. So, Nastyatra Samshayaha. Nasti means na vidyate. Atra asmin arthe. Regarding this, Samshayaha na asti. There is no doubt. What kind of doubt? Yati va na va iti. Whether he will go or not, this doubt is not there. Means definitely he will get Krama Mukti if he does the particular type of Upasana. If he does Paramatma Upasana and he has done Upasana up to such extent that he remembers Bhagavan during death, definitely he will go by Shuklagati and he will get Jnana and Moksha. Shloka 6. Yanyau vapi smaran bhavam tyajatyante kalevaram tam tamevaiti kaunteya sada tadbhava bhavitaha. So, Bhagavan is talking about a general rule. It is not just regarding Paramatma. Even if somebody thinks about any particular Devata, he does Upasana of any particular Devata, if he does Upasana intensely for a long time, then he will remember the particular Devata during death, and then he will attain that particular Devata after death. This is applicable to all Devatas. So, yam yam vapi bhavam smaran. Ante means during death, during the last moment. Yam yam vapi bhavam smaran. Whatever bhava means devata vishesha. Whatever devata, smaran, remembering, thinking, kalevaram tyajati, one leaves the body. He kaunteya, saha, sada tadbhava bhavitaha. Sorry, here Anvaya. He Kaunteya should come first. He Kaunteya Sada Tadbhava Bhavitaha. Sorry. Yeah, Sada Tadbhava Bhavitaha. Always, Sada, always, Tadbhava Bhavitaha. Tadbhava means the thought regarding a particular devata. Tasmin bhavaha tadbhavaha. The thought regarding a particular devata. Bhavitaha means abhyastaha. He has practiced the thought of a particular devata, means he has done upasanam always, regularly, that kind of a person. Ante, during death, yam yam vapi bhavam smaran, remembering whichever devata, kalevaram tyajati, he leaves the body, saha tam tameva eti, he goes to that respective devata only. He attains that respective devata only. See the bhashya. न मद्विषये एव अयं नियमः किं तर्हि यं यं वापि यं यं भावं देवता विशेषं स्मरन् चिन्तयन् त्यजति परित्यजति अन्ते प्राणवियोगकाले कलेवरं तन्तमेव स्मृतं भावम् एव एति न अन्यं कौन्तेय सदा सर्वदा तद्भावभावितः तस्मिन् भावः तद्भावः सह भावितः स्मर्यमाणतया अभ्यस्तः सः तद्भावभावितः सन्. Yeah. So, न मद्विषये एव अयं नियमः. This niyama, this definite rule, if you remember me, you will attain me. This rule, it is not only with respect to Bhagavan, Madvishaye evana. It is not just with respect to Bhagavan, not only with respect to Bhagavan. Kim tarhi, then what? It is true with every devata. Yam yam vapi, yam yam bhavam, whatsoever bhava. Bhava means devata vishesham, a specific devata, any specific devata. Smaran, chintayan, thinking. Tyajati means parityajati, gives up. Ante, pranaviyoga kale, during pranaviyoga, during death. Pranaviyoga means departure of prana, separation of prana from the body. When the prana departs from the body, Kalevaram means Shariram. Tam Tameva means Smatam Bhavam Eva, the Devata who is remembered only. Eti, he attains that, he goes to that Devata. Na Anyam, not any other Devata, not any other destination. Kaunteya Sada means Sarvada, always. To remember that Devata, what he should do? Sada, always. For a long time, prolonged, for a long duration. Tadbhava bhavitaha, he should have practiced the thought of that Devata. He should have meditated on that particular Devata. Only then it is possible. So tadbhava bhavitaha, vigraha vakya is given. Tasmin bhavaha tadbhavaha. So bhava means thought. Thought dealing with that particular Devata is tadbhavaha. Saha bhavitaha. Bhavitaha means smaryamanataya abhyastaha. Practiced in such a way that he remembers it spontaneously. Smaryamanataya, as smaryamana, as something which is remembered easily. Abhyastaha, to such an extent it is practiced. So, yena saha tadbhava bhavitaha. So, tasmin bhavaha tadbhavaha. Saha bhavitaha yena saha tadbhava bhavitaha. Means one who has practiced meditation on the thought dealing with the particular Devata. He has entertained the thought dealing with the particular Devata to such an extent that he can remember the Devata spontaneously. So, son being so, being tadbhava bhavitaha, so tadbhava bhavitaha san yam yam bhavam smarati, ante yam yam bhavam smarati, tam tameva bhavam eti. Shloka 7. Tasmat sarveshu kaleshu mamanusmara yudhya cha mayyarpita mano buddhihi mame vaishyasya samshayaha mame vaishyasya samshayaha. Yeah. So tasmat, therefore. Therefore means if you remember Bhagavan, you will attain Bhagavan. And to remember Bhagavan, one should remember Bhagavan all the time. It has to be practiced. Therefore, sarveshu kaleshu, in all time, regularly, mam anusmara, keep remembering me, focus your thoughts on me, yudhya cha, and also do yuddha. Don't say I have to meditate and escape from yuddha. Remembering Bhagavan all the time, do your yuddha, do your karma. See, this is karma upasana samuchaya. So, it is not a jnana. Jnana karma samuchaya is not possible. but karma upasana samuchaya is possible. Therefore, mam anusmara, do upasanam on Bhagavan. In the meantime, do yuddha also. Mayyarpita mano buddhihi. If your mind and buddhi, manaha and buddhi are offered to me, dedicated to me, then mameva eshyasi, you will attain me only. Asamshayaha, there is no doubt here. Yasmadevam antya bhavana देहांतर प्राप्तौ कारणम तस्मात् सर्वेषु कालेषु माम अनुस्मर यथा शास्त्रम युध्य च युद्धं च स्वधर्मं कुरु मयि वासुदेवे अर्पिते मनोबुद्धि यस्य तव सत्वं मय्यर्पित मनोबुद्धिस्सन् मामेव यथा स्मृतं एष्यसि आगमिष्यसि असंशयः न संशयः अत्र विद्यते यस्मात् since evam in this manner as described in shloka 5 and 6 antya bhavana, the final thought, antya bhavana, the final thought, which is called charama vritti. Charama vritti. So, antya bhavana, dehantara praptau karanam. It is responsible for attaining another body, determining another body. Tasmat, therefore, if you want to attain Paramatma, sarveshu kaleshu, in all time, regularly, constantly, mam anusmara, think about me, meditate on me, do upasana on Brahman, on Ishvara. And how to do upasanam? Yatha shastram, as prescribed by the Shastra. We have seen the definition of upasanam in Taittiriya Upanishad. So, yatha shastram yudhya cha yuddham cha swadharmam kuru. In addition to doing upasana, do your swadharma, which is yuddha. So, karma upasana samuchaya is told. Mayi Vasudeve. Yeah, we have read, I think. Mayi Vasudeve arpite manobuddhi yasya tava. Whose manobuddhi, manas and buddhi, means entire antahkarana, is arpite, offered to, dedicated to Vasudeva. Mayi Vasudeve, to Vasudeva. Yasya saha mayyarpita manobuddhihi. So, yasya tava, If your mind and manas and buddhi are dedicated to Vasudeva, then you are called Mayyarpita Manobuddhi. Sahatvam, that kind of you, being Mayyarpita Manobuddhi. Mayyarpita Manobuddhi, San, being so. Mameva eshyasi. Mameva yathasmatam. You will attain Paramatma the way you have meditated on him. Yathasmatam, as he is meditated. Eshyasi, agamishyasi. You will come to me. Asamshayah means na samshayah atra vidyate. There is no doubt regarding this. Shloka 8. Abhyasayogayuktena Cetasa nānyagamina Paramam purusham divyam Yati parthānu chintayan Kavim Puranamanushasitaram Anoraniyam samanusmaredyaha Sarvasya dhātāramacintya rūpam Aditya varnam tamasah parastat. These two shlokas are interconnected, therefore the Anvaya should be together. So we will do the Anvaya of these two shlokas together. He Partha, O Partha, O Arjuna, Yaha, Yaha is there at the end of shloka 9, first line. Anusmared Yaha, Kavim Puranam Anushasitaram Anoraniyam Sam Sarvasya Dhātāram Achintya Rūpam Tamasaf Aditya Varnam Tamasaf Parastat Anusmaret Saha, he, we have to supply Saha Abhyasa Yuktena, Shloka 8. Abhyasa Yuktena Nānyagamina cetasa Paramam divyam purusham Anuchintayan Tam eva yati. Anuchintayan Tam eva yati. Tam eva is not there, we have to supply. Tam eva yati. So, see the shloka. So, yeah. He Partha, O Arjuna, Yaha, anybody, Yaha Kashchit. And there is a description of Ishvara. Kavim. Kavi means Sarvajna, Sarvajna, all knowing. Puranam. Puranam means eternal, not time bound. Anushasitaram. He is the ruler of everyone. Anoho Aniyamsam. He is subtler than the subtle. Anything subtle in the world, he is subtler than anything else in any other subtle things in the world. Therefore, Anoho Aniyamsam. Sarvasya Dhataram. Dhataram means Vidhataram. He is the one who distributes karma phala to everyone. Therefore, he is called Sarvasya Dhataram. Dhataram means Vibhaktaram. One who divides karma phala, one who dispenses karma phala, he is called Sarvasya Dhataram. Achintya Rupam. His nature cannot be thought about. Yan manasana manute ityadi. Tamasaf parastat. And he transcends tamas. He transcends maya. Tamasaf parastat anusmaret. If anybody thinks, meditates on Saha, Adityavarnam. Adityavarnam anusmaret. Adityavarnam means whose nature is like Aditya. Means effulgent in nature, consciousness in nature, like Aditya. He is called Adityavarnam. So Adityavarnam means Swaprakasha Chaitanya Swarupam. Yaha Anusmarit. If anybody meditates on this kind of Paramatma, Saha Abhyasa Yoga Yuktena Nanyagamina Chetasa. By the mind. The mind is described. The mind is Abhyasa Yoga Yukta. The mind is endowed with Abhyasa Yoga, the practice of Abhyasa. It is a trained mind, a mind which has practiced Upasanam. Therefore, Nanyagamina, it does not go anywhere else. By that kind of mind, Prayanakale, during death, we have to supply Prayanakale Paramam Divyam Purusham Anuchintayan. He remembers Parama Purusha, who is Divya. Divya means Divi Bhavam Divyam. One who is there in Swarga. And Bhashyakara says Surya Mandale. He is present in Surya Mandala. Divi is equal to Surya Mandale Bhavam Divyam. He is present in Surya Mandala. He is present in solar disk as the very presider of the solar disk. Referring to Paramatma only. Previously, Hiranyagarbha was mentioned. Even Hiranyagarbha is ultimately Paramatma only. Therefore, here Surya Mandale Sthitam refers to Paramatma. So, Divyam Purusham Anuchintayan Tameva Yati. He attains the Purusha only. See the Bhashya. किंच अभ्यासयोगयुक्तेन मयि चित्तसमर्पणविषयीभूते एकस्मिन् तुल्यप्रत्ययावृत्तिलक्षणः विलक्षणप्रत्ययानन्तरितः अभ्यासः स च अभ्यासः योगः तेन युक्तं. We'll see in the following class. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shantihi. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.